Well, good day YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. As of today, January 22nd, 2015, I'm on my last 5 new beers. We'll keep looking for things that I haven't had that I can get to, but yeah, as of right now, I'm pretty much strapped out. But what are we looking at today? We're looking today at a beer that was dropped off from me by the one, the only Colgate. He's actually one of the only reasons I'm still going right now. This is from Block 3 Brewing Company in beautiful St. Jacobs, Ontario. This is Block 3's Cheap Gold, Belgian Strong Golden at 8.9% alcohol by volume. I've been sitting on this one for a while now. I believe I got this in September or October. It's a strong golden, so it should still be good. The only problem is that you probably won't be able to find it anymore. Why have I been sitting on it? Because I just... well, to be fully honest, why have I been sitting on it? Because I just don't care. Not that I don't care to try beer, or that I don't appreciate what has been brought to me by Colgate or anything, but I do these reviews mostly on my own now. Maybe once a month you'll see the punter or the other husband or somebody here with me, so I try to do the lower ABV ones more often because I can do more than one of them in a night. So when it comes to something that's high ABV in a style that I don't particularly love, not saying it's a style I dislike, but a style that I don't jump out the door to try and grab, it kind of just sits for a while. There's a couple beers in the fridge that have been sitting for a while. We have the Ring. So that'll be our opener today. There is a trick, which is what I've been trying to do with the Ring, because I say bottle caps right now. This one's perfect. It really doesn't have a touch on it from the Ring. These two have the corners pulled up, but the trick on this is you want to get as low underneath it as you can, so that you're actually pulling up the bottom crimps before your ring actually even touches the top of the cap. And then when your ring touches the top of the cap, instead of actually hoofing it off, you're just kind of popping it off. And I know how to do it, but I never do it all the time. So we'll pour this strong Belgian Golden into this IPA glass. Oh my God, you're using the wrong glass. Where's your goblet? Where's your goblet, sir? I should have used a goblet. Alrighty. So, holy shit, look at that carbonation. That is a whirlwind in there. Oh my lord. Yeah, a little bit of haze. It is a golden color. A little bit of haze, big fluffy white head, 3 fingers of head. Huge snap crackle pop though, so it shouldn't last, but it kind of is. Now I do sometimes say that the golden color looks like piss in the morning after drinking. This one doesn't. If your pee is the color of this after your night of drinking, especially if it's just as hazy, you may want to see a doctor. Just may want to. Is it a great golden color? No, I mean, up here, it has like a, almost, and I'm not saying this is what it is, but I'm just giving you an example. Up here in the thicker, slightly hazy part, you're looking at more of like a macro ale color, that darker gold. Down here, you almost have that Pilsner-esque gold, well, straw color. So if I had to choose between the two, I'd want the bigger, thicker, darker color for sure. I'm kind of just talking right now to see if some of the head dissipates. And there are some big holes forming, but at the same time, there's not. Smell. Smells like beer foam. Smell. Not much really. A tiny bit of that banana-like ester that you get from some Belgian yeast strains. A tiny bit of cloves like you get from some Belgian yeast strains. And that's about it. What could I get from the glass? Nothing from the glass. The head is just too much to fight through. That's okay though. That's okay. Let's add some more beer to this, even though the head is so viciously large. It's so close to being done. It's so close. Ooh, look! Can the camera see that? I now get my beer has eyes. Can the camera see that? Oh, that's awesome. There are two perfect holes in the head here and here that actually have like a little piece here. Oh, they're getting bigger too. So it actually looks like eyes opening up now, and in between them is the... Oh, it just died. Never mind. It broke now. It broke. Just top it up a little more. You're so close, glass. Why do you have to be fighting me like this? Yeah, basically just yeast esters. That's it. Okay, I guess I should try and drink it, eh? Cheers, guys. Okay. If you like Belgian ales, this works. If you are a fan of, say, I don't know, let's say Maudit or La Fin de Monde from Unibrew, you'd probably like this. It has that graininess. It has that clovey banana taste on the background. Also has a little tiny bit of like a floral backbone, and it has a nice little alcohol warming. Carbonation is fairly high. Stylistically, it's pretty on par with a Belgian Golden Ale or a Belgian Blonde. For me to be super excited about it, not really. But I mean, if I was in St. Jacobs, I would buy this beer, only because Block 3 actually sells their beer at a reasonable price. They're not overcharging. They're not trying to rape a huge profit off you. They actually have well-priced beers, and they make well-made beers. So quality and price is there, and they're good guys. And going to St. Jacobs is the best way to get it, because then you're also just a few minutes away from Inocente. You're like an extra 20 minutes away from Wellington and F&M and Royal City. You really have a lot of choices there. The Brick, if you really want to go to the Brick, you can go to the Brick Brewing Company. Lots of choices in that area, and that makes it a great day trip too, because there's just so many places you can hit in like an hour span. If you're fast, you just run in, buy beer, and run back out. You can hit like five, 6 breweries. If you're staying, 3-hour span, go in, have a little 4-ounce sample at each place, talk to the guys, look around, buy maybe a shirt or something. You could do a little 3-hour day trip there, 4-hour day trip, and hit, again, 5 or 6 breweries. Beautiful, beautiful place. This isn't a bad beer either, as I said. Again, it's just a Belgian Golden. Is it something spectacularly amazing? Not really to me, but a good beer is a good beer, and this is a good beer. But again, cloves, banana, graininess, alcohol, astringency, nice little warming, carbonated, light to medium mouthfeel, some other fruit esters in there, little floral touch. If you don't like a Belgian beer, it's still worth a try, but you're probably not going to like it. But at the price it's at, it's still worth a try. Maybe it'll turn you around. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you won't. Who knows? There's only one way to find out, and that's drinking it. But yeah, that's basically where I stand. It's a good beer. It's a solid beer. Out of 10, I would personally give it a 7.75. Again, it is a solid drinking beer. Not something I would go out of my way to find, but I love the guys there. I love the location. I love the brewery itself. I love the beers they make. So if I was there, I'd buy a bottle of it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Colgate, for picking this up for me. This was cheap gold from the good fellas at Block 3 Brewing Company in St. Jacobs, Ontario. I haven't chugged in so long now. I don't know if I can do it. Let's try. Cheers. Bye.